and foresight mindset, shaping your future, leadership and life coach, and also a motivational speaker. My goal as a speaker is to help people on how they can move from where they are to wherever they want to be with clarity, whatever that point may be. And ladies and gentlemen, today I'll be speaking to us on a topic which I've captioned how to find your passion and live your purpose. How to find your passion and live your purpose. Again, just a reminder, if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this message with your friends and family, especially those who can benefit from the ideas that are going to be communicated in this video. Saying this, you were never created to fit in. And sadly, most people journey through life without finding their zone of genius. Most people journey through life without finding that flow and without fully understanding that they were created to flow in their zone of genius, which is their passion. So your passion is not just something you enjoy, it's an environment where your soul breathes in. That's what your passion is all about. And when you are not in that environment, you suffocate slowly. When you are not in your zone or in your flow of zone of genius, you suffocate slowly. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to help us in this video on how we can find our passion using the Ikigai module. Most of you must have heard it. Most of you might not have heard about Ikigai. But Ikigai is a Japanese module and it means the reason for being. So this is where I believe Ikigai becomes your map, your compass for aligning your gift to your world. So quickly, how to find your passion. Number one, stop chasing money, start chasing alignment. You begin to find your passion when you stop chasing money and start chasing alignment. The biggest trap in the world is that we spend most of our lives trying or chasing to make a living, trying to make a living, and we fail to make a life. That's the biggest trap in this world. We spend our whole lives trying to make a living and we fail to make a life. So the first key on how to find your passion is to stop chasing money. Money is just a money. I believe money is something that comes to you when you are busy focusing on your passion, when you are busy expressing yourself. So instead of chasing money, start chasing alignment. That's the most powerful thing that can happen to you, or that's the best thing that you can chase. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So let's grow the community together and let's keep shaping the future together. So that's the whole idea, ladies and gentlemen. Stop chasing money and start chasing alignment. You were born with something that this world needs, but you will discover it when you ask yourself real questions. When you begin to ask yourself real questions, questions like, what is it that you love doing? Questions like, what do I naturally do well without trying? And in my case, I realized that I love speaking. Speaking is something that I don't have to try to do. It just naturally happens to me. I observe and I speak with passion and I speak with ideas that quickly resonate with people and inspire people. So that's the second thing you have to ask yourself. What do I naturally do well without trying? And the third one is, what breaks my heart and stirs my soul when I look at the world? When you look around you, What is it that breaks your heart? What is it that stirs your soul? So that's how you begin to find your passion. Looking or identifying things that breaks your heart or things that stirs your soul. That's how you begin to find your areas of passion. That's how you begin to find or to flow in your zone of genius. That's number 3. Number 4, you have to ask yourself, what do people already come to me for? What do people come to you for? It might even be advice on relationships. It might be advice on finances. It might be advice on relationships, or even on how they can deal with the other people who are troubling them. Identify those. What are the things that people come to you for? Is it finances? Do people come to you ask advice in areas of finances? Do people come to you and ask advice about passion, about finding passion or finding meaning in their lives? That's how you begin to find your passion, and that's how you begin to flow in your zone of genius. So this intersection or these 4 callings is what we call the Ikigai. What do you love doing when no one pays you? What is it that you naturally do without even trying? What breaks your heart or stirs your soul when you look at the world? And then what do people already come to you for? So that's the first key, which this comes all in the area or in the point which I made, that you have to stop chasing money and start chasing alignment. And key number 2 on how to find passion. Understand that passion without contribution is noise. When you have passion and you are not contributing, then you are just making noise. If your gift doesn't serve others, it won't fulfill you for a long time. If your gift doesn't serve others, it won't fulfill you for long. It was Gandhi who once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. But that's not a once-off thing. Losing yourself in the service of others, it's a commitment. It's showing up every day and finding areas that you can contribute. Because passion without contribution is noise. So find areas, identify areas where you can contribute and serve others. Because if you are serving if you are serving in such a way that you are not serving others, or if you are contributing in a way that you are not serving others, you are serving for greed or for recognition or for status, that people must notice that you have the money, or you can do that, or you can show up and help other people, that won't fulfill you for long. So serve others, genuinely serve others, genuinely show up for others, genuinely help others. That's how you begin to find your option. Purpose, ladies and gentlemen, is when your joy meets someone else's transformation. So you must ask, how can my passion solve a real problem? Because that's when your passion becomes sustainable. When you begin to ask yourself, how can my passion solve real problem? That's when your passion becomes sustainable emotionally. It becomes sustainable emotionally, even spiritually and financially. So ladies and gentlemen, before I walk out of this video, I want to ask you, or to urge you, that before you go to sleep tonight, I don't know wherever you are watching from, but in Cape Town it's late, it's in the evening, and I'm about to go to bed. I've had a long day today. So ask yourself, what is it that you love doing? What is it that you naturally do without trying? What is it that breaks your heart or stirs your soul when you look at the world? And what do people already come to you for? What is it that people normally ask you, or if advice that people normally ask you? That's how you find your passion, and that's how you begin to change the world and even serve or contribute in such a way that it's going to lead to transformation, not only in your life, but also in the lives of those around you. So, ladies and gentlemen, if this message inspired you, or if there is something that resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like and share this message with your friends and family, especially those who can benefit from the ideas that have been communicated in this video. Love you so much, guys. Thank you so much for showing up every single day. And let's continue to shape the future together. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place. Again, don't forget to hit that like button and share this message with your friends and family, especially those who can benefit from the ideas that have been communicated in this video. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, same time, same place.